The giant picked up the trembling Sophie with one hand and carried her across the cave and put her on the table. Now he really is going to eat me, Sophie thought. The giant sat down and stared hard at Sophie. He had truly enormous ears. Each one was as big as the wheel of a truck, and he seemed to be able to move them inwards and outwards from his head as he wished.
"I is hungry!"
The giant boomed. He grinned, showing massive square teeth. The teeth were very white and very square, and they sat in his mouth like huge slices of white bread.
"Please don't eat me,"
Sophie stammered. The giant let out a bellow of laughter.
"Just because I is a giant, you think I is a man-gobbling cannibal?"
He shouted.
"You is about right. Giants is all cannibally and murderful, and they does gobble up human beings. We is in giant country now. Giants is everywhere around. Out there, I says the famous bone-crunching giant. Bone-crunching giant crunches up 2 whopsy-whiffling human beings for supper every night. Noise is ear-bursting. Noise of crunching bones goes crackety-crack for miles around."
"Ouch,"
Sophie said.
"Bone-crunching giant only gobbles human beings from turkey,"
the giant said.
"Every night, Bone Cruncher is galloping off the turkey to gobble turks."
Sophie's sense of patriotism was suddenly so bruised by this remark that she became quite angry.
"Why Turks?"
she blurted out.
"What's wrong with the English?"
"Bone-crunching giant says Turks is tasting ever so much juicier and more scrumdiddlyumptious. Bone Cruncher says Turkish human beans has a glamoury flavour. He says Turks from Turkey is tasting of turkey."
"I suppose they would,"
Sophie said.
"Of course they would!"
The giant shouted.
"Every human being is diddly and different. Some is scrumdiddlyumptious and some is hockey slush. Greeks is all full of hockey slush. No giant has eaten Greeks, ever."
"Why not?"
Sophie asked.
"Greeks from Greece is all tasting greasy,"
The giant said.
"I imagine that's possible too,"
Sophie said. She was wondering, with a bit of a tremble, what all this talking about eating people was leading up to. Whatever happened, she simply must play along with this peculiar giant and smile at his jokes.